A local woman uses fitness to spread an important message. She is hoping to help others after losing a family member to suicide.
Just ahead, she talks about helping others while coping with her own loss and how she's using fitness to honor her brother's memory.
Cool down if you got some things to do outside if you're not feeling a 90-degree temperature. World Suicide Prevention Day is next Tuesday, but this weekend you can break a sweat to raise awareness. Local 12's Annie Brown joins us live with a preview on a Fitness for Hope fundraiser. Annie, good morning.
Well, Aaliyah, good morning to you. That's right. You can help raise money to spread awareness. I'm here with Kelly. She's the founder of Fitness for Hope. Good morning, Kelly. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So let's talk a little bit about why you started Fitness for Hope and how it works.
Yeah, so I lost my big brother Justin to suicide in 2012 and started Fitness for Hope last year in an effort to raise money for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and remember those like my brother that we've lost to suicide and hopefully to inspire hope for others.
Yeah, absolutely. So how does it work? How can people get involved and help out?
Yeah, so around the tri-state, actually starting this evening, we've got classes going on all evening. As of this morning, we have 64 participating studios. A bulk of those are in Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky, and about 150 donation classes. So if you go to fitnessforhope.org, the idea is that you sign up directly with the studios, and instead of paying for that class, you make a donation on the fitnessforhope.org website directly to AFSP.
What is your mission with Fitness for Hope? Obviously, this really hits home for you.
Yeah, I think so much of it is, again, to remember those like my brother and so many others that unfortunately we've lost for suicide, but really to hopefully inspire hope for those that are struggling. Thankfully, you know, this isn't something that seems to be so taboo anymore and people are willing to talk about it. So really in this Suicide Prevention Month to bring it to the forefront.
Absolutely. Well, Kelly, thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. You can sign up for classes. It's going on all this weekend, starting tonight. For now, back to you.
Thank you, Annie. You can find a list of participating gyms and studios in our Get It Links tab on local12.com.
The red coverage tonight on Local 12 News, live at 6.
This weekend, you can work up a sweat and support the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Local 12's Annie Brown has a preview of the Fitness for Hope fundraiser this morning. Hey, Annie.
Well, hey, Leah, good morning to you. I'm here at Define in Oakley. It's one of the 64 gyms and studios across our area participating in Fitness for Hope. I'm here with Kelly. She's the founder of Fitness for Hope. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So let's talk a little bit about how this got started.
Yeah, I lost my big brother Justin to suicide in 2012. And last year had an idea of, I wonder if some other fitness studios in the area, in addition to Define in Oakley, would be willing to host a class the same weekend to raise money for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And this year, as you said, we've grown into 64 participating studios, a bulk of those here in Cincinnati. We've got some friends in Dayton, Columbus, Cleveland, Lexington, and Akron hosting some classes as well. And we've got 140 different options.
Wow, that is just incredible to see how it's almost doubled just in a year. That's wonderful. You know, how does that kind of further your mission with Fitness for Hope?
Yeah, so much of it is, you know, I reached out to a lot of these places and they don't know me, but everybody was willing to come together this weekend and really look to inspire hope. And, you know, it's Suicide Prevention Month, so it's a really great tie-in and just allows us to come together and really support those who are struggling and remember those who we've lost.
We talked about how, too, this is a really great way to kind of open the door to, you know, have those conversations and talk about awareness. Would you say that's correct?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, thankfully, it's not so much taboo anymore to talk about anybody who might be struggling or about suicide or depression, which is really great because it is an epidemic that, you know, is very real. So if we can bring this to the forefront and address it and hopefully get these resources out there and help with people that are struggling.
Absolutely. Well, Kelly, thank you so much for sharing with us.
Thank you.
Yeah. You can go to fitnessforhope.org to sign up for a class. There's a whole list of classes. We have that in our Get It Now links on local12.com. But for now, back to you.
Thank you, Annie. The Fitness for Hope fundraiser runs from September 6th through the 8th.
Welcome back, everyone. World Suicide Prevention Day is September 10th. And this weekend, you could break a sweat to raise awareness. Local 12's Annie Brown joins us live with a preview of Fitness for Hope. Annie, good morning.
Well, Bob, good morning to you. I'm at Define in Oakley. It's one of the 64 gyms and studios in our region offering classes where you can participate and donate to Fitness for Hope. I'll give you a little look inside one of the classes so you can get an idea. Looks super fun in there. I'm with Jill, the owner of Define. And Jill, one of the cool things is this is where Fitness for Hope all got started, right?
Yeah. We've been hosting a donation cycle class for Kelly Wall in honor of her brother for a couple of years now, and last year it was, how do we make this bigger? And it just really took off. So it's really fun to see it evolve and get bigger and bigger the second year, kind of with more than just Define supporting her.
Absolutely, yeah. So if someone is watching this and they're wanting to take a class to support Fitness for Hope, how can they do that?
Yeah, they can go to fitnessforhope.org and they will be able to see all the studios participating, find all of the classes that are offered. Here at Define, we're doing a cycle class on Saturday. It's currently waitlisted, so join the waitlist, but we'll be talking about it all weekend. Our instructors will be encouraging people to donate, even if they aren't taking that specific class. We love Kelly, and this has just been such an integral part of every September for us here at Define.
So yeah, what has it been like to kind of walk her through this and see this fundraiser grow?
So powerful, so inspiring. I mean, I have goosebumps just even saying that. It's exciting. She texts me every single time a new studio joins or a new class is added to the schedule, and we're just giddy at the support that we've received from the community.
Yeah. Jill, thank you so much.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. You can take classes all this weekend, starting tonight, going through the 8th. For now, back to you.
Annie, thank you. You can find a list of all the participating gyms and studios in our Get It link section of local12.com.
This weekend, you can work up a sweat and support the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Local 12's Annie Brown has a preview of the Fitness for Hope fundraiser. Good morning, Annie.
Well, hey, I'm at Define in Oakley. It's one of the 64 gyms and studios in our region that's participating in Fitness for Hope. Now, I'm here with Jill, Define's owner. Thanks for being with us, Jill.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, so talk to us a little bit about how you guys are involved in Fitness for Hope. Obviously, there's going to be a cycle class here this weekend that will be full of people supporting.
Yeah, absolutely. So we host a cycle class for this every September in support of Kelly Wall and honoring her brother. And wow, in the last year, it's just really taken off. But on Saturday, this room will be full. The lights go a lot lower than they are right now. Good music, colorful lights. But really, we just come together to support this incredible cause. And honestly, it's a really emotional class every year, and it's just so powerful to see people come together for such a great cause.
Well, when we were talking with Kelly, I mean, you guys have been with Kelly alongside her for years and years and years, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Kelly's been a member with us for, I think, nearly 9 years, and we've been doing a class like this for a handful of years, and just in the last year, it took off to have a lot more support from other studios in the area, and it's just been incredible to see the community come together in that way.
That's awesome. So if people are watching this and they want to take a class to support Fitness for Hope, how can they do that?
Yeah, so if you want to come to Define, ours is waitlisted. You can go to Define Oakley and join that waitlist, but go to fitnessforhope.org. All 64 studios are represented on there. You can see the almost 150 classes that will be a very similar style of donation-based classes, and sign up for one directly with the studio. And then when you arrive for that class, it'll be free, but you'll be asked to make a donation directly to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Awesome. Well, Jill, thanks so much for talking with us.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. You can take classes starting tonight, going through the weekend in support of Fitness for Hope. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Annie. And the Fitness for Hope fundraiser runs tomorrow through Sunday.
Well, we are just 40